In composition relationship, part is literally a part of the whole. The part cannot belong to more than one whole, and part's lifetime is managed entirely by the whole. So this is very important. When the whole dies, the part dies also. This is why composition is often called death relationship. A great real world example is a person and their heart. Heart belongs to exactly one person. So when a person dies, their heart also ceases to function as they are part of that person. So the person's body controls the creation and destruction of the heart just as an object controlled its component parts in C++. So let's walk through this code. The heart class has simple messages in its constructor and destructor. Person class contains a heart object directly by value. This means a person who owns its heart. When we run this program, the heart is automatically created when the person is created. Person calls heart.beat, showing a normal use. When a person object P goes out of scope or it is destroyed, then the heart also dies automatically. The destructor order shows this clearly. First the person is destroyed, then the composed heart is destroyed. So this perfectly demonstrates a composition, a shared lifetime, and a part's destruction depending on the whole. Now let's look at aggregation. An aggregation is still a part-whole relationship, but with a looser coupling, you can say, not a strict one as we have seen in composition. So in aggregation, the part belongs to the whole, but it's not owned by the whole. The part can be shared between several whole objects, and most importantly, the whole is not responsible for creating and destroying the part. So now let's examine this aggregation example. The student class represents individual students. The department class holds pointer to the student object, but it doesn't own them. Notice how a department doesn't create or delete any student object. In main, we create two students, Alice and Bob. Then we create two departments, computer science and mathematics. Alice is added to both departments, showing that a single student object can belong to more than one department at once. Each department just keeps a reference or a pointer to the student. It doesn't manage their lifetime. So if a department was deleted, the student would still exist unaffected, and that is the aggregation.